What's up, everyone? Welcome to Train Sim Classic once again, and today we are taking a look at a portion of the VRE or Virginia Railway Express bundle pack made by Switchpoint Simulations. Now, when I say a portion of it, I will get into that later on in the video, but we do have a brand new, well, not really a brand new, but it is a finally updated version of the Nippon Shiro cars that were for the racetrack DLC. Finally, someone has actually made child objects for them and actually made them something other than Metro, which is awesome. So it kind of adds some room for improvement to those cars, which means we can probably do like different liveries and stuff. Granted, I know the Metra has the older Bud cars for a lot of the different liveries that they have, like the blue stripe, the bike car, and the one that matches their like new livery. But we got what we got, and now that I know that we can actually do stuff like that with these, I feel like that would open up the world of repaints for these. But what I mean by what I said partial is because this bundle pack comes with, like I said, these Nippon Shiro, the coach, and the cab car. But it also comes with, and I'll have a picture on the screen, these Bombardier fictional VRE cars, which for some reason I could not get to work. It uses the F59 coaster, or the 59 coaster pack made by, I believe it's DTG or RSC or one of them. But unfortunately, I don't know why I can't get it to work. I don't know if it's because I have that coaster enhancement pack in, but yeah, for some reason they don't show up. I did contact them, they did email me, and I just kind of decided, you know what, it is fictional, you know, not really realistic, but then again, it would be cool to see in game. But I have a feeling it's because I have that coaster enhancement pack in that's causing it to not want to function properly. But here we are. We do have the RP39-2C for Virginia Railway Express. I believe it's V01 through like V10 or V11 or something. I know they have all pretty much all the ones on the roster. They do all say Fredericksburg on the front, but looking at it, it is very, very nicely detailed. Love the livery on it. I've always been a fan of Virginia Railway Express. I mean, they use the same sort of the same equipment as Metra, so it's just kind of like, you know, I like their cars a lot better. Granted, you know how Metra has that blue box on it. I like VRE's better because they actually have like a design on them. But we just have these in the pack. We don't have the MP36s, anything like that. It just comes with these, and then these Nippon Shiro cars. So as you can see, they're not like 100% accurate because they do still have the old Metra logo and stuff. I'm not sure if that's because I have the Metra logo mod in, so if I wonder if I take that out, it'll get rid of the Metra. But then again, we could just say they're ex-Metra cars that were sold to VRE. But yes, there are child objects added to these cars now. We do have custom sounds for everything. Like I said, they're semi-accurate. They did get rid of the green-ish tint on the windows. That is kind of like a Metra thing, because I think VRE has clear windows. But yes, looking at the pack, looks pretty cool. And unlike Metras, where it's like the candy cane striped cab car, we do have the tiger striped cab car, which is really cool. And like I said, there's this, and there's those fictional Bombardier coaches that you see on like Metrolink and all of that. But let's go ahead and hop into our train here today so we can listen to these sounds. Now, this does use that GP40 pack made by, I believe it's DTG. So you will have to have that, as well as the racetrack, and if you want those fictional cars, the coaster pack by RSC, if you want to use the full pack of this bundle. But let's go ahead and listen to the bell and the horn on the locomotive, because if you guys remember the Metra DLC, The actual horn and the bell on the cab car sound different as well. But let's go ahead and listen to the locomotive first. I do love that we have the dimming headlights and all that. Pretty cool. Love the bell, love the horn on this. I don't exactly know what type of horn it is. I'm not like one of those people that know exactly what horn it is just by listening to it. I've never been one of those people, and I just don't plan on being one of those people. Let's listen to this bad boy throttle up. And now the cab car. I don't know, man. That cab car horn just, it sounds very odd to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just not used to it. But to me, it sounds very odd. I mean, it's better than the default Metro one. I'll give it that. It's a lot better than the default Metro one. The bell, on the other hand, I like the bell. But let's go ahead and hop back into the locomotive here. I believe the locomotive is on. I think everything's all ready to go. So it looks like it is. Let's go ahead and load up some passengers here. I don't think it's going to let us. Yeah, no, it's not going to let us. But we'll go ahead and turn on the ditch lights to the front. There we go. Well, let's go ahead and take this down for a cruise, shall we? Yeah, I don't think the marker lights are going to be compatible with this locomotive. Yeah, I knew they weren't going to be. But currently we are on the CSX RF&P subdivision. I believe you can still get this on the workshop. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from. So definitely, if you guys want to check that out, we'll definitely be checking out this route a little bit more in depth as well. I just have to kind of figure out what I want to do, because I want to do another VRE video, like possibly cab car leading, or with this, or with like an MP36 or something. I also want to dive into Amtrak's Auto Train, because that is one train I've actually wanted to do in this Train Sim Classic series. And I just, I've had the route installed, but I just never actually figured out like what part of the RF&P that the CSX goes on. And of course, I'm in the tunnel, and I did not turn the cab light on. Where's the cab light switch? I think it's actually on the dash. Well, that's instrument lights. There we go. But yeah, very cool stuff. Switchpoint Simulations has been bringing out a lot of cool stuff recently. They have this. They brought out one of those Wells Fargo ex-BNSF SC70 MAC locomotives, which we'll showcase in another video. They also recently just came out with a Southern, I believe it's just the high hood pack. So we have in high hood a GP38 and a high hood SD40-2, which is kind of perfect for the Saluda grade route that just came out as well. Definitely going to be checking that out. Got to check out the Saluda grade. For that, though, we're going to be using the 3 locomotives that came with it. The first video is pretty much just going to be the 3 locomotives that came with it, and then all of the loaded freight cars that do come with it. Oh, and we are coming up to a buffer. I think we ended up taking the wrong track, ladies and gentlemen. Unless there's a switch up here, which, I mean, I don't know. I do want to say we did take the wrong track. But I don't think we have working marker lights. I don't believe we do. I think those are just kind of there. I could be mistaken, though. Oh, yeah, we definitely went to a dead end because of all the trees and stuff. Let's take a look on the map where we're at. Oh, yeah. I actually went on the wrong track, so I don't think this is the actual RF&P. I think we're on like a little branch line or something. Alright, well, that didn't do us any good. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and head back to the station that we just came from. Put you in the neutral, got you on, you're all good, keep you at dim. Alright, instead of walking all the way to the cab car, we just spawn right into it. Oh, does this have the... Oh, it does. Heck yeah. And it's got the working gyro light as well. Alright. Turn that cab light on while we go through that tunnel again. Open up that window. Why not? Why not? We don't have cab signaling, so that's okay. That's cut out. That's good. Cab signaling, we want that off. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we don't have cab signaling on this route. In fact, I didn't even think there was cab signaling on the racetrack, but supposedly there is. I did not know that, but yes, there apparently. I don't know if that's just in the game though, but apparently, I'm just gonna go by what the game says and that there is cab signaling. Alright, I don't think we need anything from up here. Yeah, we'll turn the gauge lights on. Why not? Coming up to this tunnel, and then we're going to go ahead and stop at that station. And I'm pretty sure we'll just go ahead and call it a video there. Coming up on a 55 here. Now, I don't believe we have a dynamic brake on the cab car, but we do have the blended braking, which kind of incorporates the train brake and the dynamic brake all in one. So we do have that, but we don't have a train brake. And I think our station stop's actually coming up like right after this tunnel. Doors are closed at least, so that kind of helps us out a lot. That's actually turned it on. Yeah, they're not working because there's no cab signaling on this route, so I mean that makes sense. Yep, there's the other train that we had at the station. There's your stop there. I don't know what's going on with them. They're like, that dude's on the wrong track. Got a little hill to get up to the station, man. Alright, station looks pretty empty, to be honest, for a commuter station. Then again, it is noon, which, I mean, that's lunchtime for some people. Yeah, the doors don't open, but then again, the platform is not actually meant for these cars either, so, yeah, guys, that is going to go ahead and do it for this one. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that we can actually have, like, the Metra liveries on this, just, kind of added in as child objects. But I did ask Switchpoint Simulations if they were going to recreate the X Metra cars that VRE has, like those Bud cars. The ones that have the stripings and all that, the blue stripe, and then just the other paint schemes that they have. And they said that they could possibly do that, so that'd be pretty cool to see. Have, like, the mixed consists and stuff. But like I said, that's going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button on the way out if you haven't already. Make sure you guys also follow me on all my social media. Everything you need to know is in that description down below, as well as a link to Switchpoint Simulations website if you guys want to check this out as well. Like I said, you will need the GP40 pack by DTG. You will need the racetrack, as well as the coaster pack if you want those fictional cars that come with this as well. But that is going to go ahead and do it for this one, guys. Take care.